Good evening, folks, and happy Tuesday. Hope everybody is having a great week so far and had a great weekend. As you can see, I am talking away there. I am trying this new setup, and I have got to figure out now how to allow the sound from my video to record into the video that I'm doing right now. So I actually just did a long video where I was kind of watching along with this and reacting, and then I realized I couldn't hear the sound at all. So I'm going to have to look into that. I'm still trying to figure out this new little system that I'm working with here. But I wasn't able to get out to the ranch this weekend. If you look here, folks, this was back before we had all that cleared out. And this was one of the first days that I did some real serious brush hogging. This was also the day that at some point in time, I think a stick came up and turned my gas valve down, and I was having trouble with the brush hog. This is also the weekend I had been weed eating the 2 days prior to this, about a total of 5 hours of weed eating out in the heat. This was back in September, day 42 at the ranch, and it was still just hot as can be. It was one of the more frustrating days I had with all the issues and the heat going on. But anyway, I wasn't able to get down to the ranch this weekend. I had to run to Florida on Friday, the day after Christmas, to deliver some fireworks, and I just got back yesterday afternoon. So I figured what I'd do is just kind of watch along with a video here and kind of do some reactions. This video was kind of one of the shorter videos that I had, so I figured I would try this out and also try to get a video up since I wasn't able to get to the ranch, and I'm not positive if I'm going to be able to get to the ranch this weekend coming up. I don't know where you folks are at. I am in South Mississippi, and folks, it was like almost 80 degrees yesterday, and tonight it is going to dive down to about 29 degrees. So a big swing in temperature. We've got a couple really busy days left here in the fireworks world. It's almost New Year's Eve, so I'm hoping to get through this week and kind of get the house situated and get rested up. I might go down to the ranch this weekend. A lot of it's just going to depend on how the rest of the day goes. Or excuse me, how the rest of the week goes. But I wanted to kind of do this watch along video with you guys. And not only that, but just let you know how much I appreciate everybody for joining along with me on this journey. A big part of what I'm doing here is just a video diary of my progress out here, and for anybody that's been watching along, you guys know at this point in time, this was this little section right here was a big section to get cleaned up, and now we've got the front end opened up completely. I don't know if I don't know if I want to babble on this whole video, but unfortunately, I've got to figure out the sound, and I'll kind of work on that in the next couple of days. But I think I'm basically talking here about how thick it is in there, and you got to kind of run it over a few times. And this is before I was having issues with the brush hog, so I was hoping to really get a whole bunch of this done. And I think here shortly, I catch a branch in the brush hog, and I think it turned my gas valve and closed it enough to where the machine was having a little bit of trouble. But for the most part, folks, I am so thankful that I ended up buying this DR Pro XL30 brush hog. It has really saved me a whole lot of time and energy out there cutting all that stuff by hand. I mean, even with the Sawzall, Yeah, it's a lot of work. So this thing has definitely saved me a lot of manual labor, if you will. And I like to think about the past a lot, and I just could not imagine being like the first person into an area, and somebody says, "Hey, you got to cut us a trail and do it by hand," basically. All right, so I think if I'm correct, here in just a second, that might not have been it. Here in just a second, you're gonna see I've got a branch. You can barely see it right here. It kind of blends in with everything. But I've got a branch that's coming up in through this brush hog. And you'll notice here in just a second, I'm not sure if it's right here. It might be the next little section that I run, but that I check the gas and I'm kind of like something doesn't seem right. And here I'm complaining about the heat. And it was hot. I mean, this was late September. So for it to still be like 95 or 100 degrees in late September, I was over it. I was really over it. I'm going to fast forward through this because I'm just babbling on about how hot it is. Um, and the truth is, folks, like now that it's a little bit colder, I'm like, yeah, I kind of miss it being a little bit warm. At the same time, not 90 degrees warm, like 70, somewhere between 65 and 70. I can do a whole bunch of work. I don't mind at all. But I think here I get going again, and then all of a sudden, like, kind of the machine's kind of sputtering on me a little bit. And I check the gas to see if there's something wrong with the gas, or if I'm out of gas, I should say. And I'm like, oh, I got gas in her. I'm not sure what's going on. And then again, I kind of talk about how well this thing is cleaning this area up. I mean, there in just a short time, we got a whole bunch cleaned up. But so I decided to take it back to this section that doesn't have a whole lot of that thick stuff in there, and see if it's just that I'm maybe pushing it too hard or what. But I'm only back here for a short time, and then I realize, like, I'm still having issues. There's still something wrong. And I think the first thing I thought on my drive home was that I had put some bad gas in there. And that gas was sitting there for a while. But then I think the next time I come out, I went and I checked that gas valve and realized that it was about halfway shut off. And that was my biggest problem. And I think from this point on, folks, I'm kind of like, well, I'm just going to go home. And I went back to the shed to relax a little bit. But I'll be honest. I feel like this day was a kind of a frustrating day because I wasn't even sure I wanted to go out there, with the fact that I'd been weed eating the couple days prior, and the heat was just beating me down. Um, Anyway, so that's this video is going to be way shorter than what it was going to be. Mostly because I figured out that I couldn't hear the volume. I couldn't hear the volume through this screen. So basically, you would have got exactly what you got here, me just kind of talking and you not hearing me. I meant to point out before here, my mama bear for Christmas got me a rated R ranch hat. She got me a couple of them and a hoodie. So I am super super thankful for that. I think that's very cool. I definitely want to get me some kind of tough denim shirts with my logo on there for going out there and working, because I folks, I go through t-shirts because I'm always tearing them up. I got holes in them or something else. But anyway, look, I appreciate all of you. I kind of cut this a little bit shorter again because of the volume thing. I'll work on that and see if I can fix it. But I think there's a way that I have to do it in some sort of presentation mode where you can actually listen to the video that I have up here. But I wanted to go ahead and get something put up. I haven't done anything out at the ranch for 2 weeks. I'm really hoping that we're gonna have some good trail cam footage. And when I do go out for day 57, I'm gonna show you a video that I got on my Vosker on Christmas Eve. That, folks, when I saw it, I just about crapped my pants. So I haven't got it uploaded up onto here onto my computer yet, but I'm going to share that with you. Everything's fine, but when I first saw it, I thought that something really bad happened out there at the ranch. So tune in for day 57. I'm really hoping that if maybe not Saturday, maybe I can get down there Sunday, but I probably won't go down there and work if it's 30 degrees. Maybe I throw the Carhartts on and go on down there, but we just got to get in there and clean up some trees down there on the western border there, and that little area is going to be done, and then I am going to start working on a fire pit, a little cooking area. I'm really hoping to get my tent up out there and set up. And at some point in time, I'd like to go out there and dang near stay a couple nights with some video cameras set up and see if we can capture some wildlife while I'm out there. While we're kind of camping out. So last time, I've said it 4 times, but this is how much I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate your likes. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate all my new subscribers. And I hope everybody's having a great week. I hope everybody has a great New Year's. And we're almost there, folks. We've almost made it to 2026 now. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I guess we'll find out. It's been a kind of a crazy 5 years. But you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and we will catch you next time.